My great and wonderful people, on a day. My people, I don't carry another hot and spicy aproko come for you now. For the update, we be say I just the gather presently now. So, my people, I tell you, a lot is really happening in the palace of Ilefe. In few days' time, like this, we are actually waiting for Mommy Tadenikawo to come back to that palace of Ilefe. But we just got this information yesterday night that yes, there is another setback over the issue of Queen Naomi coming back to that palace of Ilefe because yes, some elders in the palace of Ilefe are really making things so difficult for the Ooni of Ife to make his final decision of sending the Oloris away from the palace of Ilefe. So my people, I say you guys should sit tight because yes, information that are really coming in presently now really show that terrible events are still going to happen in that palace of Ilefe because we are seeing it that some mischievous elders are bent on actually destroying Kabiyesi's decision of bringing Queen Naomi back in the palace of Ilefe. So my people, by the information and report I've gathered so far from the Oduwa press and also the other Yoruba bloggers and our source close to the palace of Ilefe, we just learned that yes, there is another setback presently now over the decision of Kabiyesi bringing back Queen Naomi back into the palace of Ilefe. And it will really shock you guys that yes, these are actually coming in from the elders in the palace of Ilefe. These are also coming from Kabiyesi's trusted elders in the palace of Ilefe. I ponder because we learned in recent day they have actually been having meetings, secret meetings with the elders from other royal families presently now, and they are actually fighting against Kabiyesi's decision of sending their daughters away from the palace of Ilefe, mostly the princesses from Ilefe kingdom. They say they would not be in support of Kabiyesi sending in other royal families' daughter away from the palace of Ilefe. So, my people, I tell you this time around, a lot is really happening in the palace of Ilefe. So, we just got this information that yes, there is another setback presently now because they are actually challenging Kabiyesi's decision of sending the Oloris away from the palace of Ilefe because yes, they actually brought up a lot of points presently now. Say they will not stand it and watch Kabiyesi actually send their daughter away from the palace of Ilefe. Because yes, Queen Naomi does not deserve the palace more than their daughter. Say if she wanted to stay in the marriage, if she wanted to be in the palace of Ilefe, why these Oloris were actually coming into the palace of Ilefe, she would have actually stayed. But since she's outside the palace of Ilefe, planning on coming back to the palace of Ilefe, they will actually support Kabiyesi bringing back Queen Naomi in the palace of Ilefe. But they will not stand and watch Kabiyesi go ahead and send their daughter away from the palace of Ilefe because it will look as an insult and also a shame to the other royal family. So, my people, I tell you, this setback has really caused a lot of things in the palace of Ilefe because Kabiyesi is actually facing a dilemma that he does not know a rightful decision to take in that palace of Ilefe because yes, they are making it known to Kabiyesi presently now that they will not be in support of Kabiyesi sending their daughters away from the palace of Ilefe. And if this thing Calabash carrier actually does not leave the palace of Ilefe, if this thing Adegoke does not leave the palace of Ilefe, what actually makes it that the other Oloris will choose to leave the palace of Ilefe? So, my people, I tell you, this time around, a lot is really going on in the palace of Ilefe. So, if this is your first time actually listening to me, do well to like and share and also subscribe on your notification because you know what I do on Hodges. I give you every rumors making out on social and the yemo out there. So, we just learned from our source, a credible source presently now, that the elders in the palace has actually rallied together. Some mischievous elders has actually come together to go against Kabiyesi's decision of sending the Oloris away from the palace of Ilefe to welcome Queen Naomi back to take her place in that palace of Ilefe. And if you remember, the women of Ilefe has actually cried wrathfully that they don't have this is a Opeoluwa that actually represents them in the land of Ilefe. So they are actually finding it that Queen Naomi should come back and take her place in the palace of Ilefe. But this one that the elders are actually going against Kabiyesi presently now, that they cannot stand and watch Kabiyesi send their daughter away from the palace of Ilefe. So my people, I tell you, this time around, it has actually turned to something else in that palace of Ife. So I say you guys should do well. Go down to the comment section, put your own opinion as a Demifi, because I tell you, this Pepper dance season, a lot is still coming out, and strange events are still happening in the palace of Ife. I tell you, strange events are really happening in the palace of Ife, because Kabiyesi, 1 minute, Kabiyesi is taking a bold step to make sure that he makes things work out in the palace of Ife, to make sure that he brings back Queen Naomi back into the palace of Ife. But yes, some mischievous elders are somewhere planning against Kabiyesi's goodwill of bringing back Queen Naomi into the palace of Ife, because they have actually rightfully stated it, because these are elders that Kabiyesi listens to. These are people that actually stays with Kabiyesi in the palace of Ife to make sure that the affairs of the kingdom of Ife and also the Oodua culture is being taken place. So they have actually brought it out to Kabiyesi that different Onis that has actually stand on that throne has never sent a wife away from that palace. Every wife that is being married by the Ooni of Ife stays inside the palace of Ife, unless the wife is traveling outside the country or staying outside the country. That is understandable. But if Queen Naomi does not choose to stay with the other Oloris inside the palace of Ife, it's left alone for her. She can easily stay anywhere she wants to stay with her son. But making it pump and plain that Queen Naomi, the other Oloris, has to leave the palace of Ife for Mommy Tadenikawo to take her place in that palace of Ife, they will not be in support of the Ooni of Ife, and they will not watch Ooni of Ife make the decision of sending their daughter away from the palace of Ife. So my people, I tell you, this one, this is a total confusion for Obadeye presently now. He does not know where he stands over this issue. Because since the elders in the palace of Ife are willing to fight for the Oloris presently now, it has really showed that things are not going to work out anytime soon in that palace of Ife. I tell you, things are not going to work out anytime soon in that palace of Ife. So my people, I say you guys should do well. Go down to the comment section, put your own opinion, because yes, I see no reason why Kabiyesi cannot take a bold decision about bringing back Queen Naomi in that palace of Ife. I see no reason why Kabiyesi cannot ask the Oloris, because he actually stated it out. He has actually given them properties, several properties in different choice location where they want to stay. Say, make your choice where you want to stay. I will get you a property so that you can easily leave the palace of Ife, so that I could be with Queen Naomi inside the palace of Ife. But presently now, I just feel that yes, they are actually, the Oloris are actually walking on the ground. I don't feel it's just the other royal family from Ife kingdom that are actually working against Kabiyesi presently now. I feel that the Oloris are all working against Kabiyesi presently now to make sure that Kabiyesi does not have a concrete decision of a way to bring back Queen Naomi back into the palace of Ife. So if you remember, yes, these are one of the conditions that Queen Naomi actually gave for her to come back to that palace of Ife. And yes, if this mischievous elder keeps working for the Oloris presently now, it means that Kabiyesi will find it so difficult bringing Queen Naomi back into the palace of Ife. So my subscribers and my returning subscribers, you guys are the really MVP. So I say you guys should do it. Go down to the comment section, put your own opinion. So I say thank you very much.